for absolute beginner who doesn't know anything about English, they should take help of their native language to make
Mm.
comprehends the language. So first, you have to take help of your language so that
Mhm.
your comprehension build up. If your comprehension will not build up, then how means you are knowing you are not knowing anything about English, and you have to understand the word, what is the
How are you
meaning.
doing?
And I'm good, I'm doing great. And what about you?
I am absolutely doing great, and I'm happy that you connected with me. I think you make solo content, right?
Yes.
This is
uh,
your first conversation of having video call with people.
yes, this is my first conversation video, so I don't have that much knowledge how it goes, but let's see what will happen.
Okay, okay, definitely you'll get to know. This is your first day, and you are understanding how it works. But after understanding, after recording this video, after talking with me, you will definitely get to know many things, and you will learn how to use this also. So let's start with the introduction. I am so
Yes.
excited to know about you, and I have seen your videos. You make great, I think so. So please tell me about yourself. Let's know about each other, right?
As you know, my name is Kiran Sau. Basically, I'm from UP, but nowadays I'm in Maharashtra district, Nagpur, because of my work. I'm a government servant. I work in CAG department as a clerk. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done my graduation with Kanpur University, and and right now I'm pursuing my MA with distance learning with distant university, that is IGNU. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I have numerous hobbies. I will tell you one by one. So first, I like to sing. The second one, I like to play guitar, but I don't know that much. But I have learned something from YouTube. So, and
Behind behind
yeah,
you, I can see the guitar.
yeah, and I like cooking, and I also like reading books. So these are my hobbies, and that's all about me.
Okay, and what about your YouTube journey or purpose that you started solo content?
Uh, I'm not decided it. I haven't decided it that what I'm going to do with that uh, channel, but its main purpose is to make my journey continue and persistent. So I'm not clear whether I'm going to upload solo videos. Yeah, but it will be mixer of conversation and this kind of conversation, and also some rules of grammar, or maybe whatever things I will be facing in between my journey, I will be uploading there.
Mm-hmm.
And I
But
just created my channel. It's been few days, but I don't have subscriber.
yeah, now you recently started, so yeah, it will take some time. But you are speaking quite good English. You are speaking naturally. So, how you learned, I would love to know about that. Before that, I want to know that you are a job person, like working person. So, how are you managing, and what are the things you want to do? And are you able to manage your work with your home and also your journey of English? I would love to know about you. Yeah.
Yeah, I would also love to give answer, but before that, I will also want to say something that I have also seen numerous videos of yours, and from where I got to know you are also doing so many things, and you are managing so many things And I means when I was watching those videos, I was just thinking the same things. How she is managing so many things together. So
Mm.
I will also like to know about you. But before you, if you asked me, so I would like to reply first. So
Yeah.
yeah, as you asked that how I'm managing and how I started learning this language. So
Mm.
if I talk about how I'm managing this, so I have means I have to go office and it is compulsion. So it's not a big deal. I go every day office, so it's become now habitual for me. And if and I get time means in a government job it's not like that we have to do all the times work. We also get free time, so whenever I get free time in my office, that time I utilize this for listening some English content over YouTube. And when I come back from my office, that time when I get time, so that time I used to read book. uh, and so I like this I'm managing. And and you also asked that how I got inspiration for learning this language, I think.
Mm. Yes, yes.
So I think it is a means being an Indian. I think everyone has this kind of fascination towards English language since childhood. Whenever we listen someone talking in English, we get influenced towards them. So since my childhood, I am also like this. Whenever I listen someone talking English, I feel so much happy, and I wish one day I can also speak like this. So from and I think English is itself is a inspiration. So
Mhm.
I don't means we do not need to get inspiration from others, and from English is itself a inspirational things. So because
Mm.
it's a global language, and it insists means it has so many uh, advantages. So I think it is also a factor of inspiration. So and because I come from UP, means and from not UP means I wanted to say I come from Hindi medium background. So that's why I wanted to learn this language.
Okay. So, how long have you been learning this English language?
If I talk about speaking part, so when I made my YouTube channel, from that day I started talking to myself, uh, and for YouTube. Somehow I am just doing like this practice, English speaking practice. Otherwise, if I talk about other aspect of English, so because I prepared for government exams, so I had to learn vocabularies and grammars, all the things for that. So that is how I started.
Okay. All right. That's great. And as you asked me about my journey, how I'm managing, how I'm doing many things, uh, so I would like to tell you about that as well, as you are asking me. And I didn't tell about myself, so let me tell you about myself. I think you know about me, but still, we should give the introduction for your channel as well, right?
Of course, ma'am. And I know so many things about you from your videos, and I know many things, but always there is a scope to know something. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. So my name is Sweta. I'm from West Bengal. I have completed my graduation and now I'm doing masters. And I have a YouTube channel, Sweta's English Lifestyle, where I want to make conversational videos, English content related to my journey and experience and teaching that I want to do in my YouTube channel. And according to that, I created channel, and now I have completed. I about to complete 12K subscribers. So I'm so happy that I have members
Which,
and they joined with me. Now I have family because I was not expecting these things, but I got. So I'm glad and thank you so much for everyone who is supporting me, who loves me. And I started teaching online, offline both. And I love to sing, I love to travel, and many things I want to do in my life. Now it just started, and I'm so happy, and I'm living in my dream right now. I'm fulfilling my dreams, which I had in my college. So after completing college, I'm fulfilling my dreams. So I'm so glad for that. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. This is all about me.
yeah, that's wonderful knowing about you. And you are doing so many things together. So, and this is means a commendable job you are doing right now. But I just want to one question, ask one question related to these things. How you are managing uh, i- and do you feel overblamed while doing these things together? Because sometimes as a human beings we feel so much means irritation and frustration when we have so many things simultaneously to do, and we have a lot in our plate to do at the same time. So we feel overblamed, especially I feel overblamed. So I want to know from you how you manage and what do you think.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I also feel, being a human, we feel this, and I feel that it is not enough for me that what I'm doing. I want to do more and more. So for that also, sometimes I am not feeling satisfied with my work, and many things happened with me. I feel sometimes irritated, sometimes feeling great. But yeah, when I have conversation, that time I connect with many people like you, and I get so motivated, and I also get dedication from all of you. So I feel great for that reason. When I speak, and I automatically become happy person. So for that reason also, I really like, and what I wanted to do, that is I'm doing right now. So for that reason I don't feel that much overwhelmed. But sometimes it happens when we don't able when we are not able to manage all the things which I want to do or which we want to do, right? So but still I feel that in this age now, I am in early 20s. So in this age I need to do many things, and also I have self realization properly, that what I need to do, what I want to do, and how I need to manage. Earlier I didn't know when I was in college, but right now I can tell you that within this month when I completed you know like subscribers, and now I got to know my life, my career, what I need to do, everything is just clear to me. So I don't worry about that much. Earlier I had a lot of doubt when we don't do, when we are not understanding what to do, what not. That time many things happened and we feel bad. But right now I just feel that what I have achieved, how can I do better every single day? For that reason sometimes I feel that maybe I'm not able to manage, and still I want to do many things on YouTube, but I can't do every single day. Like many times I make blog and all things, but due to edit and like I don't time, I don't get time to edit videos, and many things are incomplete for me still. But yeah, I'm balancing, and I'm happy with my life right now. Earlier I didn't have any experience, I didn't know what to do, what not. And being a student, we face a lot of issue and problem due to making our career and establish ourselves. And even I don't have experience of outside, you can say, like I didn't work any job till now. I haven't I haven't have any experience of doing any other job and field and sector, like other dominating work yet. So but yeah, what I wanted, that is I'm doing. So I am just making myself better every single day, and I'm balancing. So I'm doing in this.
Yeah, you are wonderful because you are doing so much things together, and as you mentioned that you are in your early 20 and you have realization and you know that what I want to do in future, and having realization is big things in such a age, and a clear mindset that what I want to achieve and what I'm doing, and what I will be doing in future, and you have a clear mind map for those things. That is commendable, because nowadays people are so much confused what they want to do, and they just try to do so many things together, and they, that is why they do not get perfection even in one thing. So they are very confused mind, and if
Mhm.
we are confused, so we cannot achieve goals. Because when we are confused, we cannot put our 100% what
Yeah.
we are that time.
Mhm.
So having a such a clear mindset is very commendable, and
Mhm.
you are doing such a great job, and you have achieved your mile. You, as you said that you now you have 12,000 subscriber, and you are happy with what you are doing things.
Yeah. Mhm.
Is the thing that uh, so far in my life I have realized that if you are doing something and you are happy and satisfied, then it's okay, you can continue throughout your means, life, and you
Mhm.
will never get bored.
Yeah, absolutely. In my work, I am satisfied, but it's still many things are there to learn. Being a girl or being a human being, we need to do many things, not only English or not only career, but many things are there. So always we will learn, right? It started, now I've completed my college. So I'm just learning. I am trying to, you know, balanced everything, managed everything, how to manage, how to balance, how to live life. I'm just trying to do this because earlier I didn't know many things, but right now I'm everything like trying to understand. And I try to understand everything, what I need to do and how I need to do better. Like getting, the thing what we want, that is fine, we get, but you know making this sustain or you know doing this better every day, that is quite challenging for us. And that's what I am doing right now, and still I'm not that much satisfied with my work because many things are there and I didn't achieve yet many things. But yeah, whatever I have, I am so satisfied with that. But still, if we get satisfaction only with that, then we will not work, right? So for that reason also, yeah.
Yeah, as you said that means you have so long life ahead, and you will get to know that how you will live and how you will sustain your life, and how you, as you mentioned that yet you did not learn so many things. So I just want to say that you have a long life ahead, so you will learn day by day gradually, so don't worry for
Mhm.
that. And you have achieved so many things in this age, so you should be grateful for.
Grateful. Mhm.
Yeah, and if we are grateful, then we can do other things in life. Being a satisfied mindset, we can continue and pursue our life ahead. If we are unsatisfied, so we make ourselves feeling disappointed, and being disappointed, we cannot do something productive. As I learned, I
Mhm.
have means recognized. So if I am unhappy, that time I do not do productive thing. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Mhm.
and I feel more disappointed and more unhappy. So it's better, whatever things I have, I feel grateful, and then I think, oh, let's do other things and let's learn something new. If we have time and God has given me such a wonderful life, so we should learn, except
Definitely.
the time.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Well described. Okay, so do you have any other question, or may I ask you a question?
Yeah, I have so many questions, and I also wrote down a few of them, because this is my first conversation, and I thought, if I forget things, so how will lead our conversation? So that is why I have wrote down something. But right now, I remember those things. So I just want to know that. First of all, I would like to know how long have you been learning this language? And what method did you use, and did you utilize for improving your English language?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I am also a learner who learned by watching videos, by listening, because I had no environment. Still, I don't have environment in my area. I belong to rural, it's tea garden area. Nobody bothers about learning English. Nobody cares. So I belong to this type of a place, and I did my school in Bengali medium. So completely no environment, no partners, no guidance, nothing. But yeah, as I got in my college life a phone, like my sister, and like a scholarship for my through a scholarship. Actually, in college we get a scholarship, right? So through a scholarship, I purchased one phone, and there I started learning English. And it's been 3 years completed. I struggled with my health issues also, so I was not that much uh, consistent for my work and for my learning English. But yeah, completely, if I tell you, then I have been learning for 3 years completely. So it's been 3 years, and I'm also learning through videos, watching videos, listening carefully, and also what are the things we need. I did basic grammar, and even when I was learning English, that time I was not focusing in grammar. But right now I study grammar. I teach grammar because I'm a now trainer to teach people in my area, in like students and offline online both I teach. So for that reason, now nowadays I am focusing on grammar. But earlier I learned through watching videos, listening them, and also I spoke, like I was speaking with people a lot by using online platform like applications. So in that way, and also self practice a lot I did when I was in college. That time I was practicing a lot, like I was living in the room. I was practicing in the room by myself, like self practice, you can say, mirror technique, and recording video, and talking to myself, writing journal. I also practiced of writing, also practiced of reading, speaking, listening, watching, thinking, grammar, all the things which we required in English.
Yeah, yeah. I think every learner do these kind of things. But I means, if I talk about myself, so I never tried this kind of technique. To be honest, I started recording myself for a few days. Then in between I dropped, and sometime I record myself. Then other time I do not do. Uh, and mirror technique I never tried, but I think I will feel bored if but recording myself talking to myself I tried, and it is effective, but because I do not get that much time, so I'm inconsistent for that. But in future I will definitely try, means uh, each aspect of learning this language I will do, if each
Mhm.
every. But now I just want to ask other question. Uh, I have seen your so many videos of yours. So in one videos you were teaching your student. So you are making them mug up the things. Like maybe you were telling a story of a textbook.
Mhm.
So, do you explain it in Bengali, or you just use English to English to make them understand?
Okay, I think you are talking about offline mode in my area in institute, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So here it's very difficult to speak English. Nobody understands English, and nobody cares even if I'm
yeah.
speaking. They like, but they feel that, oh my God, what is this language, and why are you speaking? Please make us understand first. So it's not possible to teach them English to English, but I always prefer to teach English to English. But in my area it's very difficult, as I told you. So they are belong to Bengali medium, they are belong to Hindi medium. So I teach them Hindi to Bengali, English, Hindi to English, yeah, Bengali to English. In this way, I teach. And when I teach them any story, like when I share them storytelling, or when I share them any activity or anything that what we need to do in English learning, so that time I try to tell them in English and also Hindi and Bengali so that they can understand better what I'm
So,
speaking. And also they can get the listening activity from me when I speak.
yeah. So as you said that you use two, three languages to make them understand. So as you are a trainer, you are teaching online and offline. So I want to know from you that which is effective, more effective, explaining them in their native means their local language is effective, or is making them understand English to English is more effective.
Actually, I would say for this, it depends on person to person, area also it depends, because if you belong to city, so you are already aware about many vocabulary sentences and English words, many things. And maybe your school is good, or it can be like also depend on school and also area and also our environment, everything depends. So my area belongs to like proper rural, so for that I need to teach them in Hindi to English, Bengali to English. And but I prefer, I feel, I never learned Hindi to English and Bengali to English. I learned English to English. So my vision is to teach them English to English, but it is not possible. I need to understand the student's mindset and their their things, what they can, how they can, what they need. According to that, I work. So when they need, I understand their situation, their understanding power, everything is depending. So I can't tell you particular thing, but yeah, on online many people watch English videos and they are already aware about English language, words, vocabulary, sentences, grammar parts. So for them, of course, we need to teach English to English. But yeah, in our area or your area, if there is a rural or people don't know English, for them they have to make, we have to make them understand first Hindi to English, and also make them comfortable, make them aware about English language, why they need to learn, and after learning what will happen, how they will make career, everything I do. I give them motivation, I give them awareness, I give them I make them comfortable, I tell everything. So many things I need to do for making them understand in offline, but online is always I prefer to teach in English to English.
Yeah, but what I have believed, because as I mentioned that I am from Hindi medium background, so what
Mhm.
I have realized throughout my English learning journey, when I was learning the English for
Mhm.
my that time I realized if you are absolutely beginner, so doing English to English take time, means first you have to take help of your language. so that
Mm-hmm.
your comprehension build up. If your comprehension will not build up, then how means you are knowing you are not knowing anything about English, and you have to understand the word, what is the meaning. And so taking a help of our native language or local language is, I think it's not bad, because it
Absolutely.
does not take so much long time to understand the things.
Yeah, for complete beginners, it absolutely needed to speak Hindi and any other language to teach them English. But ultimately, we need to change. Like initially, we can do for making them understand, for making them comfortable. But ultimately, we need to change that. If we will make the habit completely in Hindi to English, then they will never going to change their, level or their, comfortable comfort zone. They will not switch. So for that reason, we need to change it. Like we need to understand how it works, and for them, we need to understand in this way. But initially, those who are beginner, for them, absolutely, we need to speak our native language, like Hindi, Bengali. Then only they can understand English. First, they need to understand the language. They need to listen a lot, because the mind doesn't know anything. Like you don't know maybe Bengali. So if first you will, what will you do? You will listen us how we are speaking, how the words and sentences or pronunciation, how we are doing, how we are pronouncing any word. So in that way we do. First we need to understand and we make them comfortable, to make them, give them awareness also, and then they start listening videos and many English videos. When they listen, then they get comfortable with the language. Then they can start listening Hindi also, English also. Then again, getting comfortable with that, then they need to do English to English. I would suggest in this way.
Yeah. So as I have told you that I am right now in Maharashtra. So whenever people speak in Marathi, that time if I want to learn Marathi, so first I have to do. So I just want to know what it will be saying in Hindi, and how we will say it in Hindi, and what is the meaning of this word in Hindi. So like this, we I learn Marathi. Yeah, I want to learn Marathi. So it is applicable for all languages if we want to learn. So
Mm,
that, I think if for absolute beginner who doesn't know anything about English, they should means take help of their native language to make
mm,
comprehend the language.
absolutely. Hmm.
So let's catch up in another video. And
Yeah,
yeah, I
we'll
have.
discuss more about, right. We'll discuss many things there also. And also, I would love to know your journey of English, how you started learning, and everything like your experience of learning. We'll definitely discuss about more later. I think this much for today. Thank you so much for connecting me.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to talk with you. Because I did not expect that you will give me reply so fast, and you have to take out time for me for your busy schedule. So thank you so much, and it was such a wonderful conversation. Because
Yeah,
it's first conversation, so I don't know how it's worked.
it really worked well, and it we had a really great session. And it was your first conversation, but yeah, you did great. So for the second time, definitely will be more confident. I think you are quite nervous, little nervous. I think you are, and you are feeling that how to do. Like it is your first conversation, so it's natural. It happens. But although you did great, I
Thank
appreciate.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too, ma'am.